Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. So we got the details for the Legendary and Extreme Challenge campaign, which is coming here for the LR BABIDI and BUU character. Now I would heavily advise for all players to do this, get this done. Typically, people will say no one's got time for Prime Battle Easy grinding and stuff like that. Sure, I get that. But if we redo this, they should be adding in a whatchamacallit, category drop rate bonus to it. And I mean, once they've introduced auto into the game, it's really quite different grinding these. It's not that bad. I mean, I like, guys, you can't throw on, bro, the NBA playoffs are on right now. Like, for real. Like, you can't just grind some medals while watching Ant Edwards dunk on people. Like, we can't do that? Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's a lot of rewards that are up for grabs from this campaign. And, in my opinion, this is, I think, seemingly a fairly decent free-to-play character. 2024 Dokkan, like, they're just like, yeah, dude, sub-EZAs are good. EZAs are gods, top 20 characters in the game, and free-to-play characters are allowed to be good again. Like, it's just, if they're gonna make characters this good, they can do 9th and 7th anniversary power creep. If they're gonna make characters this good, right? Like, it's like, this is why people are fighting with me on it, and they're saying, no, the 7th anniversary had way bigger power creep. No, it didn't. It's just the difference is they're giving us good characters this time. That's the difference. In 2022, every character, like, really didn't have that many good mechanics, even for the time. Like, I'm not saying, like, of course, you drop Beast Gohan and in 2022 he dominates, yeah, duh. But you understand what I'm saying. Some people understand what I'm saying, whatever. All right, now, I was pushing y'all on the rewards. In-game right now, there is actually a mission that is available that we can go ahead and grab. Well, it's a couple of missions. I should actually pull up exactly what the missions are. This should be live on Global as well, right? But this, I believe, is for having BUU and BABIDI, looks like, grinded all the way up to LR, is what this is. So right here, bam, and let's see what our rewards are right here. This is 10 stones, 3 Kais, and 2 hourglasses. It's decent, man. It's decent. I truly don't believe, as long as they add a category drop rate bonus, which we're going to read through the thing, but as long as they do that, it really will not take very long, and these are good rewards to be able to get in the meantime. So if we swap back over, all it is, again, is just Dokkan awaken them to LR, is what that mission is. And then remember, there's going to be missions for having them rainbowed and all that stuff. So I would advise you guys, get it done now. Do the content, especially if you're on Global. That's just extra stones to put. I do think pulling Angel Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Fat Buu could be a good idea. But if not, I would really start putting my mental brain power, saving power towards saving either for anniversary, or if you're truly crazy, trying to save for worldwide. I don't even think that's feasible, though. Like, oh, skip anniversary and save for worldwide. Yeah, like, it makes sense because the anniversary characters are going to come back quicker than usual for global and shit like that. No, I get it. But, like, it's too tall of an order to ask players to skip anniversary. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? At some point, you do have to summon, and the anniversary banners are too good not to, right? All right, so let's take a look at this now. So BABIDI and Fat Buu are going to EZA through their EZA area, which is going to come on the 8th, right? Again, this Tech Ultimate Gohan will be coming out then. To EZA them, following characters are required, and we have to fulfill certain conditions. You have to rainbow and EZA the 8th anniversary Hercule, 7th anniversary Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. The Super Strike Skinny and Fat Gotenks, Gohan and Videl, and Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, the exchange unit. This is one of those things where it's like, if you like never do the content and put it off, it's overwhelming. But like, if you're doing this stuff throughout the years, it's really like grinding I did literally in 2020 and okay, so like, you know, my 2020 grinding, or excuse me, this is 2023, 2022. These guys are 2023. They were 2022. They were the start of 2022. But then like their S's, like their TUR came out in 2018. Their TUR came out in 2020, I believe, with Tech Ultimate Gohan. Like, this is years of grinding. You get the point I'm making. I feel like I'm doing terrible in this video. We're going to look at the characters in 2 seconds, but let's keep going here. So special rewards, including 10 stones, can be obtained if you get LR, Babidi, and Buu before then. Okay. That's the missions we just grabbed. There's the Ize area. So they're going to have the stamina for the event. Big. Here's all the different events to grind up the free-to-play characters. Okay. There's the Ize areas for the characters. Then they will allow the physical event, the orb event, to be up every single day. So from now until the 30th, the physical orb event is up every day. Did this event already have a category drop rate? Let me double check. Maybe it already has had one. Ah, yeah, it already does. Silly me. My bad. I'm not perfect. Y'all know. Y'all know this. Buu Saga is increased drop rates. That's very easy. There's gotta be a ton of free-to-play LR Buu Saga characters, right? Including the Goten, Gohan, and Trunks, Babidi and Deborah, Babidi and Buu, right? Like, yeah, you've got a lot of, like, free-to-play LR characters. Mr. Satan, that you could, I don't think you could use this guy in Prime Battle events, right? But a lot of characters you'll be able to use here to get easy drop rates. Dude, this, again, like, people will cry. Dude, they cry so hard about doing stuff like this. Bro, it has to take less than, with the category drop rate, this takes less than an hour. I guarantee you. Like, there's no way, man. There's no way. All right, so we looked at all that. Okay, so let's just take a look at the characters here. So remember, the LR Krillin, like, campaign, the Ize area was, like, it's one of the stupidest things they've ever done. It's difficult for me to call it, like, the dumbest thing they've ever done, because they've done crazy, terrible stuff. Like, I mean, keep in mind that I'm sure a lot of the team that's working on Dokkan these days, they did not have a part in, like, lowering Global's rates for STR Gogeta before first anniversary. Like, I'm sure, like, people working on it, a lot of the team has probably changed, and a lot of them might not be the same from back then, right? But all right, well, anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so Earthbred Fighters, is the whole lineup Earthbred Fighters? It is. So you could use Hercule as your lead. They're hybrid Saiyan or joint forces, so you don't want to use them as your leader. You don't want to use him or him. They're Buu Saga 50%. Okay. And then your special pose. So it looks like Hercule is your leader right there. All these characters are actually Earthbred Fighter category characters. So you could just run Hercule as your leader. And you are going to be good to go. Just so that's all you need. Like, the reason the Krillin Ize area was so awful and atrocious is because half of the team you were running didn't have a leader skill buff, which just made it toxic because it stupid. It was terrible. But this, like, all of your characters are going to be on a leader skill. A lot of these characters are relatively recent too, recent-ish. So, like, I don't know that we really need to talk too much about the abilities and stuff like that of a lot of these characters, because Hercule's leader skill is decent enough at 77% to the whole team. I would imagine that this is just going to be an easy and free auto. I guess we do have, one int character in the Gohan and Videl, but I don't know that it'll be too bad. Yeah, they get their attack for 9 turns. I remember when this character first came out, they were, like, really surprising, actually, how much damage they did for a free-to-play character. This really should be pretty easy. Just wanted to ensure, again, that you are actually able to run all the characters on a leader skill, and they don't create, the same LR Krillin easy area problem. Let me just quickly double-check. So this is the JP info here. I don't imagine anything will be different here. I just want to go through the whole thing on video and make sure we're looking at exactly the same. Yeah. Okay, so that's what... So this is why the Videl event was there. Is because of the Babidi and Buu. I guess they just errored in, like, the way they just had it in the celebration info. But very clearly... Because we were thinking... there was kind of like two things that could have let, Tech Ultimate Gohan easing, which ended up being true, and then potentially STR Videl easing. And it's that this event, does drop the Videl, which you could grind her SA with. But obviously that hasn't happened. I mean, it might still happen, but that's not something that has happened at the moment, right? So, yep, let me know what you guys think about the BABIDI and BUU legendary campaign. I do think that this is definitely a very good thing for them to drop right here. Global players, get it done. I don't want to be too harsh here, right? So, forgive me. I'm not trying to, toxic truth, not trying to let them out. But I'll say this as nice as I can. Stop fucking whining. Grind the characters. Get the free shit, okay? I promise you, if there wasn't auto in the game, I'd back off. But auto makes the dream work, okay? So, I love y'all. Mwah, kisses. And I'll catch y'all next time.